Hello and welcome to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today I am going to show you how to make classic Scottish shortbread. I love shortbread. It's really easy to make. Traditional shortbread only takes 3 ingredients: 1 part sugar, 2 parts butter, and 3 to 4 parts of flour. Really easy. Some more modern recipes will add a little bit of vanilla extract, or also they'll add a little pinch of salt, especially if the butter doesn't have salt. And sometimes they will add cornstarch. But this is just the basic, traditional 3-ingredient Scottish shortbread. Before I move on, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. Let's get baking. Down below in the description box, you'll find a list of the ingredients and their amounts. Begin by preheating the oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit or right around 150 Celsius. Now you can use a food processor for this, or you could use like a stand mixer or hand mixer, but I'm going to show you the hand method. So I have a medium bowl here, and I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of softened butter. Again, I always use unsalted butter when I bake, but you can use salted butter, of course. And then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of white granulated sugar, and we're going to just kind of mix this together, kind of cream it together, that butter and the sugar. All right. And now let's add in the flour. This is 1 cup of flour. And this is a half recipe. I didn't want to make a full recipe. This will make right around 8 to 12 cookies, depending on the size, or biscuits. If you want more, then just double the recipe, and that would be 1/2 cup of sugar, 1 cup of butter, and then 2 cups of flour. So we're just going to come in here with a fork and just kind of mix this all together. Or you can use your pastry blender. Just go in here and just kind of just push it around, and we're cutting that butter in with that flour. Okay? You can just come in here with clean hands and just, or also wear gloves if you want. Like that, and there we go. Now what I want to do is I have this candy bar pan or granola bar pan, and this works great. I love using this for my shortbread cookies. You can use a different kind of pan if you want. You don't have to use this. And I'm just going to take an equal amount and just kind of push this in here. I usually can get about 8 of this size. And then I want to come in with the back of a spoon and kind of press it down. Or you can use like a small cake spatula. And again, you don't have to use any sort of candy bar or granola bar mold. You can just shape it by hand and put them on the cookie sheet if you want, or you can put them in like small bread loaf pans, and then you can just cut them after. Totally up to you. And now come in with like a wooden skewer or a toothpick, and we're going to poke holes all around in these. And that's, a lot of times you'll see holes in the cookies, and it's not just for decoration. It's so when these bake, they'll bake more evenly, and like the holes will allow steam to come out, and it helps prevent these from bubbling. All right, so poke holes in it, and then into the oven it goes. Again, 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 150 Celsius. And we're going to bake these for between 20 to 35 minutes until they're lightly golden brown. On to that step. And when they come out of the oven, they will look something like this. Just let them cool for 15 to 20 minutes. And if you wanted to, you'll notice these ones, the holes that I poked in, they just kind of melted together as it cooked. And so what I did is I went right when they came out of the oven, because I wanted the holes to have that little hole look, which is the classic look for shortbread, and I just went in and poked the holes again with the toothpick. So you can just leave it like this, or you can go and poke the holes in if you want. So there you go. And then once the cookies have cooled, or the biscuits, I can just take them out of my molds here, and they will be fairly soft depending on how long you bake them. And so sometimes they can break coming out of the mold, and that is one of them. So in my oven, these took right around 30 minutes for this size. And they will firm up more as they cool completely. These are still slightly warm. And there you go, that is how you make traditional Scottish shortbread. Super easy to do, only 3 ingredients. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm Matt Taylor. This has been another episode of In the Kitchen with Matt. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or requests, put them down below, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care. Time for me to dive into one of these. Oh yeah. I'm gonna grab this one right here. So good.